Hey guys, welcome back to Mel's Mukbang. Today we're going to be having some Mexican food. So today I have for you guys some enchiladas, and I have some taquitos, and I have some guacamole, taco sauce, and Greek yogurt. I made all of this today, and I'm very excited to dig in. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. So let's not wait. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so first, I really want to try these taquitos. I have never made these before, and they look really good. I'm really excited. Now, these are actually meatless. They are the jackfruit Tex-Mex package that I got at the grocery store. I personally can't find them most places, but I went to Big Y. If you go to Big Y, there may be a possibility you could find it. I do have cheese on here though, so it's not vegan for you guys, sorry. But it is actually really good. I added green onion. I also added kimchi in here. I'm not tasting it yet, unfortunately. I think maybe I'll have to do like more next time. It still is a little spicy, but I did put like kind of some like cayenne pepper in there too, so it might just be that, I'm not sure. Hopefully I'll just get a big blast of kimchi in my mouth and it'll be yummy. So I usually do Greek yogurt. Really good. I normally try Greek yogurt because I feel like sour cream just has a lot of fat in it. I don't really want to eat that much of that. So I'd rather have Greek yogurt, which has probiotics and stuff like that in there. So it's definitely a way better option for me. You guys can just choose whatever you want. Also for these taquitos, you could probably put anything you want in here. There's the kimchi. Oh, I think I maybe just was expecting it in the first bite. But it is there, for sure. All right, I'm gonna taste my enchiladas. By the way, I have never used this jackfruit stuff before. I did use the, there was another package there for like Sloppy Joes, which I did use the other day, which was really good. But I was craving Mexican food tonight, so I'm like, oh, I want to make that so bad. So I just decided I was gonna get it and try it. And man, guys, it's really good. Like you can't even really tell the difference between this and meat. Like if you're trying to do like a meatless day or something like that, we want a different option, or you just want something to like, you don't feel like eating something heavy. Like this is obviously not heavy, but if you wanted to get something that wasn't as heavy as like eating meat, I would recommend this for sure. So this is probably going to be a really sloppy mukbang, but there is a big bite. A big bite. Actually, I'm going to put it in here too. A big bite of my enchiladas. Holy cow, guys. Oh my goodness. So these are I made these with wheat and corn tortillas. And I just used like, you know, the Mexican cheese that you put on there. And for this, I used corn tortillas. So I did 3 corn tortillas. I put the jackfruit mix in with the kimchi and the green onion, and I put some Mexican cheese in there, rolled it up, put it down on the pan, put the enchilada sauce that I had over it, and then put a bunch of cheese over it, and then baked it in the oven with the taquitos. And man, it is so good. I piled on this lettuce, cilantro, and I also chopped up some hot cherry peppers. If you guys don't like the spicy, you can totally omit that. But you put it on 425 for probably like, I don't know, I did it I think for like 15 minutes. That way everything can completely melt, all the flavors get melted in together, and it just turns out to be this delicious, it's just absolutely delicious. And it's totally messy, obviously, but who cares? It's so good. Mmm. Oh, I am so excited for Halloween, guys. I know you've heard it before if you watched my previous videos, but I am really super excited for this. My son is dressing up like Lego Ninjago. I'm going to take him trick-or-treating. It's going to be awesome. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I don't know how many close-ups you guys like, but damn, it's really good. Kind of wish I would have made more. I think I could put a few of these back for sure. Ooh. If you guys want to just, chances are if you're like in a place where you can't find jackfruit or whatever, because I know like I've lived in so many places. I think I've moved more than 15 times in more than like 4 states. So I know that there's like a limitation on what you can be around as far as like food access goes. Unless you like order online, which is a lot of work, honestly. I feel like it's a lot of work because you don't know what the quality is going to be like. So if you don't have jackfruit, guys, don't worry about it. Just use chicken or, you know, pork or beef or cheese or vegetables. Like, you can even use vegetables in your fridge, like anything you want. You don't even have to, there's no rules. There's totally no rules with this cooking. Especially when you're making it for yourself. Like, just make what you like. It's good. It'll turn out good. If you have all the main components of it, it should come out perfect. Just don't burn it. Then it'll be good. I am totally all about eating light meals. Like, I think I just feel so much better when I eat a huge meal that is light. It's not gonna make you feel like you're gonna like pass out. I mean, yeah, food comas are great. Don't get me wrong, but it's always nice eating something that you know is not gonna make you feel like garbage. Oh no! You know what? It is what it is. You can't go back now. Oh my gosh, guys. There's so much on there. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. That was probably the best idea that I didn't have tonight. And I'm totally winging these mukbangs, guys. I'm just talking, you know. I just hope you guys are enjoying the food, you know. I first started watching mukbang not too long ago, like at all. But I started watching it because I was on a diet. And I just saw this random like video. I saw this random video of, I don't know who it was, actually. I don't know who it was. Darn it, I wish I knew. But I saw a video and I'm like, what is this? Like, this looks awesome. What are they making? It turned out like they were making all this amazing stuff. I binge watched like a ton of mukbangs and discovered kimchi, and I discovered like pickled radish, which by the way, I got today at the Asian market and I'm gonna try it. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. It's in my fridge right now and I can't wait, but I am gonna wait for noodles. I'm gonna wait until I have some super spicy noodles and then I'm gonna try it, and it's gonna be so good. Why is there a gnat in my face? It wants some of my food too. But yeah, so I started watching mukbang because I was on a diet, and now when I go to work, I'll just put it on in the background because I'm allowed to like listen to my headphones and stuff. I'll just put it on in the background and just like listen to what they're cooking and what they're talking about, and it's just so cool. Like I just find it so interesting. I don't know. I think it's a thing. Yeah, because I've talked to a few people about it, and then they're just like, I don't get it. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I mean, I haven't told anyone that I have this, but like my boyfriend, he is just like, what are you doing? He doesn't even get it, but he's totally supportive, 100%. Obviously, he's totally 100% on whatever I decide to do. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it. I love watching the recipes. I love hearing the stories, and people are just so interesting, you know, and I'm busy all the time. I don't really have a lot of time to hang out with people or anything. So it's nice when you just like hanging out and you're like listening to someone talk. It's cool. I like it. And I just recently discovered that they have this, I don't know what it's called, guys. Please forgive me. I totally forgot what it's called. It's like ASMR, I think. I don't know what it's called. But it's really cool too. That's something I would like to do. If you guys want to see me do that as well, I would totally do that too. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just a little obsessed with food. Because, I mean, if you ask anyone I know or who knows me, they know I'm like, I love food. Ooh, those hot cherry peppers, man. They hit the spot. I really like the heat on them. They have a really good taste. They're really spicy, but they're not gonna burn your mouth off. I mean, depending on who you are. Like, my sister could not handle it at all. And she's like, no, I don't like spicy. Can't do spicy. Don't even. But, like, she can handle pickled jalapenos or something, but definitely not hot cherry peppers. Which, I mean, it's not for everybody, but I love the taste of them. Look at that. Oh my goodness. But I just got a new microphone. And I have no idea how it's going to turn out. So if this doesn't turn out good, I'll probably use the camera microphone. But I don't know if this is like too loud. You know? But you guys can let me know if it irritates you or not. So I went to a Halloween party this past weekend. It was so much fun. I just love dressing up. I love dressing up. And it was super warm this year too. Like, now it's not, obviously. It's like 2 days later and we have like a monsoon. My electricity keeps going out, so if the lights go off for a second, I'm sorry. We have like really heavy winds right now. Oh, don't even get me started on my rain boots because I found out they don't work. I was walking around with soggy feet. Oh my goodness. Now, as I was thinking about it, I grabbed the box that I used for this jackfruit. It's from the jackfruit company. And it's just a Tex-Mex thing. And like literally, there's only, this whole box is only 150 calories, this entire box. And it cooked a lot. There's still some in the pan over there. And literally, I didn't even need to add anything to it, but I wanted to because obviously I like my own flavors. But it was really yummy, guys. It is really yummy. So let's get back to this. And I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it was. I think I was talking about Halloween, which I'm pretty sure that's what I was talking about. That's what's on my mind these days. I don't know if you guys watch like my other videos and stuff. If you do, you'll probably know that my house seems to be haunted. And it's something I just deal with on the daily. Nothing creepy has happened lately though. I mean, the lights flicker and stuff, but if that happens in this video, it's probably due to the storm. Our electricity is underground, but I'm pretty sure there's like someplace up top where it connects, obviously, and it's getting messed up. But since I'm not home alone tonight, my boyfriend's gonna be back later tonight. And my son is here, so I'm gonna tell you guys about one of my top creepiest, scariest encounters with paranormal activity. And it does kind of scare me to talk about it because I feel like when I talk about it, it might like feed it like energy or, you know, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. But it does creep me out to talk about it. But it happened a long time ago. It happened when I was in high school. I think I was a sophomore in high school. And by this point, freshman year I was at a different school. Sophomore year I was at a different school. So at this point I was just making new friends. And I had made new friends throughout the school year because at this point it was around this time. Around October and Halloween. Scariness. And my friends thought it would be a good idea to go to a cemetery. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because I really don't want people going there because it was horrific. But it's a cemetery, a specific cemetery. And some of you guys might even know which one I'm talking about if you live near me or you know, are into this kind of a thing. But we go into the cemetery and it's me and 3 other friends. Like one of them was my good friend and then the other 2, I didn't really know that well. We got there was other people there. We were just like being kids, you know, when you're in high school, you're just silly sometimes. I have this little flashlight that my mom gave me because she, at that time she was going to like conventions, like medical conventions. And they give you out like pens and like, you know, keychains, and this one just happened to be a flashlight, so I had it in my purse already. So we go out and it's already really creepy. We start walking through the woods and for like literally, I would say like 2 minutes max. And our friend goes, all right, I'm gonna head back, whatever. So it's just, one was waiting at the car, one came with us, and I was with my girlfriend. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the car. And we're like, oh, okay, because we were with this other big group of kids. Like we were just walking through the woods and all of a sudden it started getting really cold. Me and my friend turned around, we're like, all right, we're getting out of here. These kids are like a little, you know, they're not acting appropriately, and you know, it's kind of, I don't know, I just didn't feel very safe. So we turned around and started heading back. Well, when we turned around, we couldn't hear anyone. In like a minute, within a minute, the other people we were with were completely gone. We couldn't hear them anymore. We started walking back, and then we came to this like stone wall, and we tried to follow it back to where the parking was, and we couldn't even see the lights. Like people had their car lights on in the dark. We couldn't see the car lights. We couldn't hear any noises, nothing. We were even screaming for our friends that were back there, and they didn't hear us at all. We finally made it back after like 15 minutes. And we're not, like, I have a very good sense of direction. I'm not one of those girls who is like, oh my God, I don't know where I am. I know where I am. And that was really intense. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the girl I was with had a good sense of direction. Probably not, but I do. So I really felt like something was messed up there. So we get back and we feel safe. That was fine. We get back, we feel safe. We hang around for a bit, walk around, read the gravestones, explore just a little bit out in the opening of the graveyard. And then we decide to head back. And sorry, I'm like hearing noises. We decide to head back. So we get in the truck, and at this point, me and my girlfriend are riding in the bed of the truck because we're leaving the cemetery, and it's like this really long dirt road to get back in there. When you go in, it's like a bunch of trees are over the road. And then there's this huge clearing where like you can see everything, the night sky, everything. And then you go back into the trees and you're going back into the cemetery. There's no lights or anything on the road. It's a dirt, gravel road, whatever. It's really wide, like really wide. So we stop out in the clearing and the moon's out. So we can see like, you know, whatever, they pull on the side of the road. And I think we were like playing cards or something. And my girlfriend and I, we decided to get out of the truck. And she's like, oh, do you want to take a walk? I'm like, okay, let's take a walk. Bad idea. Don't ever do it. I've had many experiences, but when you put yourself in the position to where you're vulnerable, or you put yourself in a position in unfamiliar territory, and then something happens, it's very scary. At least it was for me. Maybe people are different, but I don't really get scared that easily, so it was scary. These are so good. I'm gonna have to make these again. Absolutely. I can't really taste the kimchi that much. I can taste it a little bit, like little tiny bites, but not like the crazy flavor I was looking for. It's probably because I cooked it. Next time I'll probably like put it in there raw right before I put it in the oven. Maybe that's a good idea if you guys want to try that. That might be good. That sauce is good too. It's just regular taco sauce. Yes, yes, yes. So we got out of the truck, and she knows that I am, you know, susceptible to these kind of things. And I told her, if you see anything, let me know. And she goes, yeah, if you see anything, let me know. I'm like, okay, I will. So we take the flashlight and we're walking down, and the road goes this way. We're completely on this side of the road, the right side, which I know it probably looks like the left side, you guys, but we're on the right side of the road. And we're walking towards the trees, and everything is bright because the moon is out, and the trees come over and everything is dark from the trees back. We start walking up to the dark area, and I start to see something on the other side of the street, on the complete other side, way in front of me. It's this, I don't know if it was definitely like a teenager or like a young lady, probably early 20s, maybe I don't know, like 19, 20, I don't know. But I see it walking towards us, and I'm like, oh, there's another person walking out here. Like, that's weird, because they don't have a flashlight. Like, in hindsight, I was thinking, like, why the hell did I think that was actually a person? So they're walking towards us, and they're wearing all white. Like, it was all white. And I thought, you know, oh, it's just the dark playing tricks on my eyes, whatever, it's really a person. So I'm walking, and I see it for a second, and I pause, and she notices that I pause, and she's picking up on what and this all happened in the blink of an eye. Like, I'm telling you, like, maybe 2 seconds. So I'm walking, and I'm, like, looking at it for a second. I'm examining the situation, because as I'm walking, my flashlight is going up. And as my flashlight goes up, this thing is moving back into the dark where my flashlight is going, and it's moving back. And then when it goes down, it's back up here. It, like, I got mad chills right now just talking about it. I hate talking about it, but I'm telling you guys, it was so scary. As soon as she picked up that I was seeing something and I said, what? I didn't even finish my sentence and she turns around and bolts the other way. So I had to turn around and run after her. And mind you, I broke my ankle before I did a jump over on like a four-wheeler, like a quad, and my foot slipped off the peg and I broke and tore all ligaments in my foot. So in order for me to run a long distance really quickly, I had to stretch first. So as soon as I turn around to go run, my ankle starts spraining. It's spraining every time I touch it. And I can literally feel this thing coming up on me. It's like right behind me. I can feel it. You know when you feel it. And it was so scary. It was probably the scariest moment of my entire life. Like besides like, you know, family, real life, you know, tragedies. And it was so scary. To this day, I will never forget any part of that night. I remember everything like it was just like a few minutes ago. And as I was younger, like, you know how if you're my age, like you're younger and you're like typing on the computer, like you're on AIM, like texting your friend, or not texting, but you're like chatting with your friends online. My hands were literally shaking as I was doing this because it literally, it sticks with you. Years later, when I was looking at this place online with my boyfriend, people say that they've seen what I've seen. And their versions are pretty much exactly the same. So I'm just like mind boggled as to, like, you know, you hear this stuff on TV. I see stuff sometimes in my house, it creeps me out. But to actually go somewhere and see something like that, like it was a full-on apparition. Full on. Very, very, very scary. And very dangerous too. I don't know, see what I was thinking? When you're a kid, you're just like, oh, I'm not thinking of anything. Like, I feel like there was no brain in my head. Even though I knew what I was doing. I hope that wasn't too weird for you guys. I don't want to like scare away my like one subscriber at this point, but you know, it's creepy. It's creepy. Very creepy. Very creepy. But I don't know. Don't even go and try and look it up because it's not worth it. I will never go back there though. You could probably not make me go back there ever. Unless it was like during the daytime. Even then, I would still be so scared. Like, not even for myself, but just like for that thing to like follow me possibly, even though, you know, chances are it wouldn't. It's just, you know, I have a family, so you can't be messing around with that when you have people you care about in your life. Like your kids and stuff. Like if I was like a paranormal investigator, which would be freaking awesome. I've always wanted to do that. I would have to be like cleansing everything before I came back to my house. Never be too careful with that crap. I hope you guys are enjoying this mukbang. This is still really delicious, guys. And it's so cheesy. I feel like I never do a mukbang at like a normal time. Like the other day, I did my sushi mukbang. It was at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I was amazed with myself. We're like, because I can never do it. Like right now, it's 10 o'clock. Super long day. I think this is probably my last bite. Noms. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next mukbang. Bye, guys.